really think Energon was a pile of dreck. I'm assuming dreck is not a good thing. I don't think it was shite. I thought it was a pretty good show. The problem I have with all of the Japanese ones that we get over here, like Armada and that, is that they're such quick sells. They don't put any time and money into kind of developing the story for the US market, so we end up getting very loose translations with very minimal kind of character explanation or exploration, whereas the shows are generally a little bit longer in Japan. I never saw Energon, I saw Superlink, and I did think Superlink was a little bit dreary. I thought it was very existential, and there was a lot of grim sort of subplots running through it, like Ironhide being poisoned with Decepticon circuitry, and Kicker's ma, I think, was missing or something, or Kicker had some phobia, or I don't know. I didn't mind Kicker. People hated Kicker. I didn't mind him. He was better than Spike. At least he did stuff. And then there was the whole Alpha Quintesson thing, Alpha Q, even though he's called Alpha Quintesson, more predominantly for the US market. But Alpha Q was such a weird idea, that him being alive inside Unicron and treating Unicron on his own planet in order to free planets that Unicron has eaten. It was a very existential and weird show. I don't know really what they were trying to get at. You kind of have to keep in mind that it is a toy line first and foremost, and then they try and base a story around it. Sometimes they do it successfully, and sometimes they don't. I'm sure in Japan it was very successful in respect to the stories that were written and such, but I just don't think they translate well. I was happy to see Animated be an American written show with American animation, however jerky it might have been at times. But I don't think it was a miserable pile of dreck as such. It was very long. One of the huge problems with the Japanese shows is that they're always very long. They're always like 52, 53 episodes, and not an awful lot happens. They cut out a lot of the fat. You can make a tighter story, but they're big into these sprawling epics that are shite. Do we really like the whole Unicron battles thing at the end of Armada? Wasn't that like 5 episodes or something like that? And Unicron himself is just stood there floating, not doing much. He's not attacking anything per se. So I don't know. It was alright. Miserable's a strong word. Beast Machines was miserable. Welcome to a new series of Transformers. Everybody's dead. That's a good start. That's my opinion anyway. I'm saving this one to last because I wanted to think about it realistically. And it's not something I've ever really factored into. Because bully mentality is that the more that you kind of try and hide something, the more they start going, ooh, look at you being a Transformers collector, you're an adult. I don't really care. I don't see being into Transformers or anything like that as anything more or less. It's not any different to being into football teams. My football teams are Decepticons and Autobots. That's the way I kind of see it. I like collecting the toys. I really like collecting the toys. It's excitement. It's just something very primal inside me where I'm a child. Like opening, especially the Universe line and the Classics line, I felt like I was a bleeding kid again opening those. So I don't really give a shit what people think about me, except the people who matter. People want to perceive what they want to perceive. I couldn't care less. You know, my brothers dislike the shit out of me for Transformers, and yet one of them collects useless gadgets he won't need and never uses, and then the other one buys action figures and things like that. So a Transformer is an action figure just with 2 modes. Value for money. But I don't care what people think about me in that respect. I enjoy it. I'm sure they enjoy stuff that I'm not going to judge them over. I would expect the same respect from them, and it's just a bit of crack at the end of the day. We're all going to die eventually. You may as well enjoy yourself with what you like and not worry about what people think. And besides, it's kept me into this. I'm hoping to get Corbin into it, my kid. My kid's name's Corbin, by the way. I'm hoping to get him into it, so then we have something to share. Because there's no way in hell, I'm a smoker, there's no way in hell I'm going to be running around playing football with him. One kick will wind me for hours. So, yeah. I don't care what people think. It's something I'm into. You shouldn't care what people think. You certainly shouldn't hide it. You shouldn't walk around flaunting it, but you shouldn't hide it. There you go. Okay, so that was me answering the questions there. I hope you found it informative. If it's successful and it gets a lot of views, we might do it again. We might get one of the other members of staff to do it, or we might turn it around and go around, get Jay to do it, something like that, maybe Transfan, but we'll see how we get on, we'll see how successful it is. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of crack. I'm very tired because I did it after work and I had a really, really long, bad day. So I hope you've got a kick out of it and enjoyed my opinions, and if you didn't, there's plenty of other YouTubes where you'll find someone who you will agree with. So that's me signing off, and I'll speak to you soon again, whether it be in a review or on the forum. Take care.